We ready?
Second, I want to make sure he's able to connect to Facebook for the live stream.
Yeah, I'm reading.
Okay. So when you start recording, I'll get started. Good evening, everybody. My name is Jennifer Kenny. I'm a project coordinator over at Suffolk County Community College Entrepreneurial Assistance Center. I want to thank you for logging on for tonight's webinar presented by Helen Coleman from Long Island Branding Group. Tonight, she will be discussing boosting your business online with social media and utilizing Canva. Helen, you are more than welcome to take over. I just want to let everybody know the chat is open for questions. We also do allow you to use your microphone. We just ask that if you want to use your microphone, raise your hand so we know a question is coming up. Go ahead, Helen.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Helen Cohen. I own the Long Island Branding Group. I've been in branding and marketing for about 20 years. I own two of my own skincare companies, Beauty Brew and Canna Skin. So I've done a lot of business online with my skincare company, as well as helping people create websites and market and brand their products and businesses. So with that, I'm going to start here. We're going to start by talking about the two different and most important social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram. These have the most users probably of all the platforms that there are. So these are great for promoting your business and also selling products and getting directly in front of the customers that fit your niche probably the best. Let's look at the differences. So how to decide which platform is best for you. So we're going to start with Facebook first. And so when it comes to Facebook, we have community groups, friends, and family. So you can join groups on Facebook, groups that, you know, let's say if you're a landscaper, you can join a group that with plant enthusiasts. If you're, you know, local in a community, you can join, you know, if you own a pizza restaurant or some local business, you can promote it in local community groups. If you're promoting to friends and family, Facebook is great because that's a platform where you get directly in front of them as well. Types of businesses that benefit from posting on Facebook. Local restaurants, salons, advertising local events, local services, digital, legal, cleaning, landscaping, catering, and more than this, you know, clothing stores would be great. Virtually any type of local business service. Facebook's always going to be better than Instagram for promoting something local. So if you're trying to do community outreach or anything like that, definitely utilize Facebook. Benefits of using Facebook. Facebook provides users with numerous opportunities to meaningfully engage with local communities by creating events or showcasing your business to a targeted audience. So if you're doing Facebook ads, I would do them for follows, and just to promote your business, but not so much sales, because when it gets to sales, it's a little tricky. But if you're promoting a local business and you want to do ads, it's great to do it more for likes and follows. You'll get more reach, and you'll get people that are genuinely interested in what you're offering. It's a very focused approach. It ensures your content doesn't really vanish into, you know, just empty space. There's so much going on the internet these days that you don't want to put the energy out there and not have anything come back to you. So really, Facebook is great for being very targeted and on point. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, now how to post on Facebook. Organizing and optimizing your Facebook engagement strategy for your business involves several steps. Identifying relevant groups, seek out groups that align with your business's interests and objectives. Engage authentically. Join these local groups and actively participate. Remember, genuine engagement fosters trust. So if you're in a Facebook group, the more you participate and I guess help others or be interested in what others are doing, the more they're going to be interested in you. You build trust, you foster relationships, even community relationships. It could be long distance online relationships, but you start to build your network. So I highly recommend using groups as a way to grow your business. It's great. And you can join very targeted groups that are interested in what you're offering. So that's the first step, identifying relevant groups. Adhere to group norms. So a lot of groups have guidelines. Make sure to follow them. Always be respectful if you're trying to promote your business in a group and you're not sure if that group admin will let you promote your business. Definitely ask and check the rules. You don't want to spend time building your, kind of like your Facebook street cred on, hold on a second. Sorry, I apologize. My kids just got home. So, where were we? Adhere to group norms. Yeah, always be respectful in the groups. Leverage your personal pages. While posting on your personal pages can be beneficial, strike a balance. So you don't want to overwhelm your personal pages with sales pitches, like buy my X, Y, and Z, visit my store, shop my website. When you're doing that, and I'll show you how in the next, these 2 slides, you want to make it again very authentic. You want to, promote softly and kindly to your family and friends. Maybe say, I'm so excited that my business just opened. I've been wanting this for years, and it's a, an amazing new part of my life, and very authentic posts as opposed to just here buy my stuff, not pushy. Avoid overwhelming friends and family with constant sales pitches. Instead, share business milestones and personal stories related to your brand. Offer a genuine insight into your journey as a brand owner. So this is offering a genuine insight into your journey as a brand owner will not only entice your friends and family to shop with you, but it can really grow your brand and add a lot of followers. And they're coming on the brand journey on your story with you, and they follow you, and they feel like they're part of it all, which is really meaningful. So offering insight into milestones and sharing what you do from day to day. And honestly, it can be as simple as a cup of coffee in the morning and holding it up and saying, hey, I'm on my way to work, or saying something awesome that happened at work that day. It could be anything, and do it every day. It's personal, it's relatable, and people will cheer you on. So it's a great way to build an audience and interested clients and people that are close to you already. So this is very valuable.
I'm not sure if I missed this question, but it says,
Sure.
You say local, but can you be regional or nationwide? Nationwide, sorry.
Yes, it could work for both. You could be retail or nationwide. You can be selling online. Um, but for example, like every every geographic location has, you know, something else that they would like. So let's say you have a company and you sell hoodies, you know, those might not sell so well in a really hot climate. You know what I mean? So I would keep it very close to what that group is, the group of people that would be your customers, is your target, you know, customer. But yeah, you can definitely sell online. I sell skincare all over the United States and outside of the United States. And different regions are interested in different products. You know, some hotter climates like oil-free products, some like oil, you know, heavier, thicker moisturizers. So it all depends also on the region if you're going nationwide. But local, um, what's your business?
Mine is organic aloe vera, and it's for those who are going through or have been burned from radiation therapy.
Okay. So your target audience would be
It would
um
be those who are being treated for
for
cancer.
being burned, yeah.
Right.
I would join the cancer groups.
Yes, yes.
I would join the cancer groups and the chats and, you know, talk to local people about that. I would also promote, if you have any before and afters of how your stuff works. I would also create posts and share that on my personal Facebook.
Okay,
Um,
perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
yeah, sure. So this is an example. This is an example of what not to do. This is an example of what would be, you know, really cool to do. So this one is so this is a paid ad. You see him a lot. I covered his face and crossed out his name to not say anything bad about anyone specific, but I see his ads a lot. He has 15 likes. Some of them are like shocked faces. And it's very, very pushy and salesy. There's low engagement, one comment, one share, probably somebody he knows or someone trolling over here. Um, this is not a good ad at all. It's too much. It's too much. It's trying too hard. And it's not personal. It's, you know, it's not relatable. This, on the other hand, this is a friend of mine. She's promoting her daughter's new business. You know, 35 likes. This had a shorter amount of time online. I think I took the screenshot at like 25 minutes. And this was online a little bit longer. It's authentic, it's trustworthy, it's free. You don't have to pay for it. It's higher organic engagement. So people like this. People want to comment on this and support it. Here, I hid her face too. See, she's promoting her daughter, her young adult. She's so proud of her. You know, she works 2 jobs. Of course, all the friends and family, and that was in the comments as well later on that I read. You know, people want to promote her. They want to promote her business. They want to promote all the things that she's doing. So this is a great way, like example of writing about your life, you know, being grateful, sharing all of that with people and getting free organic engagement. You know, it's not paid for, it's not fake, it's not pushy, it's not annoying. You're just talking about your life. You're talking about things that you are doing that you love. And that'll get you a lot of attention online if you're genuine and honest. So does anyone have questions about Facebook? Anyone?
I don't see anything in the chat, but if anybody wants to unmute, you can do that.
Thank you.
think we're okay.
Okay. We can always get back to that later if you guys have questions. So we're gonna explore Instagram. Instagram's a little bit different. It's direct to consumer approach. It's easier to DM and have conversations with people on Instagram. They're not as long as Facebook. Facebook, you know, you can get into like deeper discussions about business, where Instagram is usually more like quick, simple, which is also good because that can translate into sales faster. Likes and follows. So a lot of people get confused with likes and follows. I see that often, and they mean almost nothing. Not nothing, but almost nothing. You're better off having 100 dedicated followers than millions or thousands of people that are not interested in what you're selling them. So the numbers don't really matter. As long as you have authentic engagement, as long as people are interested in what you're posting, they like it, you know, they comment, you talk about things, the more engagement you have, the better. But it has to be authentic engagement. Once you buy followers for Instagram, your account is ruined for life. Instagram will know. They will stop showing your account to people. They're going to bump you all the way down into the Instagram basement when it comes to the algorithm and how it picks up your posts and shows everyone. It is one of the worst things you can do for your Instagram page. The second worst thing is to pay for ads on Instagram. If you're not spending at least $200 a day on Instagram ads, and I can't express this enough, Instagram will take your $10, $15, $20 a day to boost your page or boost a post, and they're going to put you in the Instagram basement. And they're not going to show your stuff to anybody anymore unless you pay. And then it's going to be the same amount of people that you would have been engaging with naturally without paying. So unless you're ready to spend, you know, a nice amount of money on ads on Instagram, I would not go near it. I've seen many accounts lose when it comes to the being shown in the algorithm and popping up in people's feeds once they make payments to Instagram.
Sonia has a question.
Yeah. Hello?
You can unmute. Go ahead.
Did someone have a question?
Hi,
Hello?
Helen, can you hear me?
Hi. Yes.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes,
I
I
have
can
a
hear you.
question. Can you
Okay.
repeat what sorry, can you repeat what you said about Instagram? I didn't catch that. You're saying that you have to pay $200 a day,
So
and if you don't, they would.
if you're not willing to pay between, I would say maybe like 150 to 200 a day, which is a waste of money because you can get high quality engagement without that. But if you're gonna start paying, you know, because they always prompt you to boost your post, you'll see
Mhm.
that come up on your page if it's a business page. And once you do that, Instagram is not going, if you're paying, you know, the 10, 20, $5 to boost the post, those small amounts, Instagram is going to get rid of your account. They're going to put all your posts, they're going to hide them. They're not going to show them to people because they're going to want you to keep paying. And even with payment, you're not going to get the engagement that you should be getting, and you could get even more without paying them. So unless you're willing to spend a lot of money on ads, I'm very against inexpensive Instagram ads. They will ruin your account, and they've ruined many accounts that I've seen. Even one of my accounts was ruined because of it. Because I used to pay for ads, and then Instagram stopped showing my things to people because they want you to keep paying in order to show your content.
So what are you suggesting then?
I recommend growing your page organically without it. That is the thing I recommend the most. If you really want to get a boost and you have the money to spend on ads, I would definitely go big or go home. Because if you do very little, nothing's going to happen. They'll take it, it's like nothing for them, and, you know, and then once you stop paying, they're not gonna show you your content to anybody.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so just organically post things, and get your audience engaged. Always respond to every comment, say thank you, show gratitude. These things go a really long way, especially in business. You know, being friendly, communicating, responding, talking, like all of that is just so important. The back and forth, the exchange actually helps boost the algorithm. So more people end up seeing your content because it's getting attention. You know, with Instagram and Facebook, what you have to remember is, you know, all social media really, even TikTok and X and everything that's out there, you know, their goal is always to keep you engaged and on the platform. So the more time somebody spends on the platform, looking at your content, you know, looking at other, whatever it is, looking anywhere on their platforms, the more they're going to show content from you. So the more you show things that are interesting and engage with people, the more Instagram is going to show, you know, show your content in everybody's feed. And that's a really good way to kind of advertise without having to pay for ads at all. So that's really what I would recommend. Just high quality content, high quality photos, you know, things that get conversations started and going. You want to get people talking, commenting, liking, sharing, that sort of thing. Understanding algorithms. So that's more or less what I was talking about. The biggest thing that controls reach and distribution is algorithms. When we look at content, one thing you have to understand is that even if you pay for ads, the algorithms only care about user retention. That's what I meant. That's all it cares about. It wants to get someone's attention. So if your ad does not do that, again, your posts are going to be lost, whether you pay or not. This is how social media platforms make money on advertising. Okay, this is important. There are 4 billion people on social media pushing upwards of 200 billion messages into the world each day. It's super competitive. Paying for ads, pros and cons. Investing in Instagram ads can be a double-edged sword. While they might boost visibility initially, there's a risk that the platform will reduce your organic reach afterwards, nudging you to continue spending on promotions. So it's really, I've seen people suffer from this in a big way. So again, I'm not going to promote paying for ads at all on Instagram because it can ruin your account. Tips for posting. Yeah, go on. Hello? Did someone have a question?
I have a question. So
Yeah.
you're saying that paying for ads on Instagram is not a good idea, but what about Facebook?
With Facebook, it's the same. If you want to spend a little bit on ads for your business, I would spend, so if you're spending, let's say, minimum, I would say is $15 a day, I would spend that money on getting likes and follows for my page, as opposed to trying to convert those ads into sales. Because if you're not spending, again, at least for Facebook, I think it's like about 100 a day. If you're not spending 100 a day and your ad needs to be great, on top of that, it needs to be perfect. So if you don't have a great ad that's, you know, that has a good offer, that has, you know, a good offer and good images, like the whole thing, if it's not going to sell and you're spending very little, they're not going to show your content to anyone. So you're going to end up losing money. If you're spending 100 and upwards a day and your ad is great, then, then those are the ads that bring more sales in, but your advertising needs to be really good. Here's another one. This is a good caption. So if you're posting on Instagram, great picture, for a product photo, good caption, setting the pace with every step, Nike style, cap game strong. Very simple to the point, clean picture, not overexposed like this one. No, lint or anything weird on the photo, white background. This is great. This is terrible. So this is a person that's doing way too much. When you see this, they usually have a lot of posts, very few likes, no one is interested. And, headwear fashion, Nike on my mind, Nike every day, hat lover. Like, he just totally overdoing it. And it's a bad photo. So this one is definitely a no, and this is way better way to post. So it's clean, it's to the point. Always make sure that, you're getting your point across without too much. Now, to talk about hashtags, I would always limit it at 3. You don't need 25 hashtags. If you have a lot of, well, I think they only let 20. If you have a lot of hashtags, Instagram is gonna also not show your posts because it overwhelms the algorithm and they get rid of it. They throw it out of the loop. So too many hashtags, you're not gonna get seen by anyone. Tips for posting. Yeah,
Can I ask you a
Hi.
question? If your
sure.
advertising is just superior, like this Nike hat that you have, will
Okay.
that reduce the amount of money you have to pay daily, or it doesn't work like that? Like, do you get a
I can
discount?
take a minute and show you like a really cool video ad if you like. Where they did really, like, there are a few, there's Squatty Potty and Lumi, and there are all these companies that have done really creative work. They made videos for social media and they were so controversial, but they got engagement and they got people interested. I'm sure they didn't have to spend as much for ads because they went viral.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you wanted to do something like great and fun and like that, then you can. This one might not really get you a lot of sales. This one's definitely not getting you any sales. Because it's just a hat and it's not interesting.
Right.
There's nothing going on here. Like, what is the offer? Why am I buying this hat? Why do I need the hat? Where is the feeling in this photo? So yes, it's a good example to show the difference between, photography, how to caption a photo, things like that. If you had other things on your Instagram page, more active photos and outfits and stuff like that, and then you posted this hat, that's okay. But if it's just a hat, again, this one's not getting any sales. I don't think this would get many sales either.
Okay.
Because there's no offer, there's nothing going on here.
Right.
There's nothing to push it. If this was, let's say, if there was a little button right here and it was heated, and try it. If you don't like it, 30-day returns or, some type of something. This is not really a great product. I think to sell, Nike sells itself. It's more about, so they don't even need to advertise at all.
Right.
Yeah, clothing works a little bit differently, but again, if you make a good offer and you make it fun, it can work. But these would both not sell very well. because they're boring.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Now some tips for posting reels and stories. When posting reels on Instagram, make sure you check off the following list. Plan your content. So, if you, let's say, let's say you own a skincare company and you're going to sell your product at a spa, you can take little videos of your morning on the way there. You can take little videos of the spa, of your products, of, whatever it is that you're doing, some photos, interactions, and then you can kind of string them all together to make a reel and to create content, which is cute. And you can do that with almost any business. If you're making pizza, you can make a little video of like making the dough and make a little video of spreading the sauce and then the cheese and, putting it in the oven, it coming out of the oven and cutting it up. So whatever your business is, if you're screen printing t-shirts, like, or making jewelry, you can document the process and create some really nice content and upload it into your Instagram and to create reels. A really fun, it is a paid for app, but it's called Temply, Temply. You can make really nice reels with Temply. So that's a really good app to have if you're into making reels for Instagram. You just add your content and you upload it. But definitely plan. Keep it concise. Reels are short by nature. Make your content straightforward. Make sure your content is straightforward and gets to the point quickly. You don't want anything too long. 60 seconds or less. I think 30 to 45 is better. High quality footage. Make sure your camera lenses are clean. And your content is good. Like we said before, the more interesting, the more engaging, the more, people will be interested in seeing your stuff. They'll stay on Instagram, watching your videos, engaging, and Instagram will show your content more, which will lead into more sales. Incorporate text and text overlays. So on Instagram, you can always add text to reels, to your reel videos, which is nice. And you can write or describe what's going on in them. Social media can effectively direct traffic to your website. So it's very, very important to have a website, and it's very important to have a website that looks good on the cell phone. Very important, because if you have a company, and this goes for all businesses, if you have a business and you're creating content and posting every day and putting that energy out there into cyberspace, and there's nowhere for the customer to go, like they can't go, reserve a seat at your restaurant. They can't order a screen printed t-shirt. They can't order a not screen printed t-shirt or that Nike hat or the aloe vera cream. They can't order anything. So you're just posting and sharing, and there's no way to make a quick sale. People don't have long attention spans. Life comes up, things come up, and they might see your content and then forget that you ever existed. And it's very common. Nothing against you or anyone else. It's just the way that the world works. They get a phone call, their kids need them, something comes up, and they're on to the next thing. So creating a way to capture the customer and get that sale and making it really easy by having a website, right? So you have your content and you have your social media, which now, you've taken the time to make look good, and you're doing posts and all that. if that doesn't translate into sales, it's a waste of time. So it's all this momentum that you're building that essentially goes nowhere. So make sure you have a website and make sure that your website is, here, this is an important fact number 2. Make sure that your website has a really amazing mobile version. It's more important than the regular version. Outside of work, 93% of consumers noted using their phone while shopping, making it the #1 leisurely activity performed on consumer phones. So people rarely go shopping on their desktops. They are on their phones in bed after work, on the train, at the gym. People are always on their phones, and your website needs to be very user-friendly and amazing on the phone. That's a very important thing that a lot of people don't understand. It's not a common thought, but it's very important. So it only takes 50 milliseconds for users to form an opinion of your website. The whole flow, whether it's, let's say you're in real estate and you're posting on Facebook because you're selling an apartment, whatever your business is, so that would take you into a website where there's a form, a little bit about you, then there's a form. All of these things are really important. The flow of all the content that you put out so that you're making sales, because your business is about, you want to make sales, you want to grow it. Everything has to kind of flow into each other. Social media is great to drive traffic, but you need a really good, sharp place to drive traffic to convert that person that's coming to see what you're doing into a customer. Does anyone have questions? Okay, I'll continue. So here we have, again, good design. The website should have a clean and intuitive design, making it easy for visitors to navigate and find the information they're looking for. Responsive design. Ensure that the site is mobile friendly and adjusts seamlessly across different devices and screen sizes. That's important because, a lot of people use tablets as well, but more their phones. And you want to make sure that it looks good on all screens. Fast loading speed, use high quality images, and make sure that the loading speed of your site is fast because of this. It only takes 50 milliseconds for users to form an opinion of your website. Back to the short attention span. High quality content. Content should be relevant, well written, and offer value to its intended audience. So definitely less is more. Again, like we see here, not just about the hat, but unless you're on Facebook and you're doing this. If you're doing this, you want to, really be open, honest, sincere, and it can be long. It can totally be long. You can have more than one picture. You can have a bunch of pictures, and it can be long on Facebook if you're sharing something personal. For Instagram, maybe here and there, again, if you're sharing something personal, but if it's just a product, I would keep it short, sweet, cute, and call it a day, and then, really know like who your audience is for what your photo is. So high quality content, good photos, a clear call to action. That's important right here. So clear call to action, direct your users on what steps to take next. If you'd like to buy this, I'm offering it on my website. Shop now, 25% off or 15% off or 5%, any percent off your first order. That's great. It's great to have a little pop-up when they come onto your site so that you can collect emails and then promote to them over the holidays. It's a great feature. Many sites, have that built-in feature, so definitely use it and collect those emails. And then SEO search engine optimization. Making sure the content on your website is accurate, is good, and matches what your site is about so that you rank better when the search engine is, when somebody looks up what you're offering. So it'll help with your website's ranking. More regular updates and maintenance. I've seen some sites that are 5 to 10 years old. I don't recommend that. I think website maintenance should be every 3 to 6 months. It doesn't have to be a whole overhaul, but you should update it, with the fonts, with the styles, with the changing times. Don't let it go too long. Definitely something that needs to be constantly, changing with the times and evolving. Ensure that your website reflects your brand's colors, voice, and overall identity for a cohesive feel. Staying cohesive is very important. It's important for your customer too. Brand recognition. You want people to just recognize your brands right away, and you want to stay consistent. You don't want to use different colors and different fonts and different things that are not easily recognized as that's Long Island Branding Group, that's Beauty Brew, this is Coca-Cola, this is Pepsi. You want to stand out and you want people to just see your branding and know that it's you. So always stay cohesive in posts as well, with your colors, with your fonts. Everything should, usually works better if you stick to a certain look and feel and style. Engaging multimedia. Use high quality images, videos, and infographics. Infographics are great. To make your website visually appealing and support textual content. So again, everything should be high quality, relevant. Infographics, I'll show you what those are if you don't know, when we go over Canva. UX design. UX design is cool. It's more user-friendly design. So it focuses on creating websites that offer meaningful and relevant user experiences. It encompasses understanding user needs, conducting research, ensuring usability, and designing the entire user journey. So I want to share, I'm going to share my whole screen for a minute and lower this. I'm going to show you a website. So this is a site that I built. That's one of them. And if you can see, I also did all her social media and LinkedIn pages and all her stuff. So this is what I mean about flow. This looks gorgeous on a cell phone as well. You get in, it flows. A little bit about what she's done, a little about us, some testimonials. So to the customer, they go on this and they see, okay, this is the logo. This is, her branding. We designed the logo for her. We created a company name. She's a real estate broker. We had a deep conversation about everything she's accomplished because she didn't even realize she made this much in sales, and property sold. And then a little about us. So we, we have this brand story. It all flows. Now, when she posts something on Facebook, I just sold or whatever it is, and they come here, they see a little bit more about her. Not too much. People don't have a long attention span. They read some reviews. So by the time you're here and here, you're like, should I work with her? And then this is what some of her clients have to say. Right to the offer. So this is the offer, ready to list your home. You want to you're capturing a lead. I put the team here because if they don't want to do this right now, then there's a little bit more about the team. Here, there's a little quote from Kristen, which is really nice. A little bit about her, the law firm she works with, the photographer. These three people are staples in her dealings. So you want, definitely you want to show that. And then there's a form. She's capturing leads. Again, very simple, shows whatever you need and right into capturing that lead. Now, if she wants to collect emails and promote to them, she can. If they want to call her, they can just click and call. If they want to email her, they can click and email. And then there's some other pages, but with a little more about them. But I just wanted to show you briefly what I meant by the user experience and thinking through each step, what would that user want? Do they want to fill out a form right away? Not really. I usually click out of websites when they ask me for my email. I get a lot of spam. I don't love it. A lot of people feel the same way. But if I want it, it's right here. Very simple. If I want to call, that's right here. It's clickable. So think about your users, think about your customers who's seeing what you're offering and how to get their attention and how to keep them. Or keep them or convert them into customers if they're not already your customer. So user creating websites that offer meaningful and relevant user experiences. Mobile version, I went over this, very important. In today's mobile centric world, a mobile friendly website is crucial. It guarantees an optimal user experience, increasing engagement and retention. Without it, businesses risk losing a significant audience and potential opportunities. So if you're posting on Instagram, almost everybody goes on their Instagram from their phone. So if you're posting on Instagram and your website is not mobile friendly, you're not making a sale. That's the end. So you're wasting your time. Your time is money. Hello?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello?
Yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
This is related to linking. Now,
Okay.
Facebook, the business portion of Facebook itself, and Instagram. Now, what do you think about QR codes and to make them linkable to the page? Because what I do is a freelance photographer and I move around a lot, and it's just simpler for me to create a QR code of an event or a couple of events, and my customers, when I'm on location, they scan the QR code and it takes them to a page so that they can see previous works that I've done, so that we
Have them follow you on Instagram. I think that's great.
right. So my question is, with the linking of the face, the thing about Instagram is that I can post more content on my business page on Facebook itself, because I can actually show them galleries and I can interact with them more.
You
Whereas,
should do
like you
both.
said, right.
I would do
So
both. And I would also, you said something about LinkedIn?
no, linking with the
Oh,
QR
LinkedIn.
codes, because
Okay.
because the thing is, the QR code, whether you post it on Instagram or wherever you post it, all they have to do is they'll be on Instagram and they can, hit the QR code and it will take them straight to the page.
Yeah, I think that's great because when people are following your journey,
Right,
and they keep seeing your content and your work, that's amazing. 'Cause
right.
you just keep reminding them that you're around to hire you, book you. I think that's a really great, I think that's great as well. So
Right.
having QR codes at events that you're, doing photography in is wonderful.
Right, because basically, I try to do that because of the fact that a lot of events that I'm hired for, like sporting events, they happen annually. And a lot of times when you show up at the event itself, you can actually, a person may come up to you and it's a good advertising pitch for me and it gets me a lot of clients.
That's amazing.
They scan the QR code, it takes them to the content and they can see it right away while the game is going on or while I'm shooting. And they say, oh, this was from last year, and basically that. So
I think that's great. I think that's great. I think QR codes are great. I do want to say that QR codes,
mhm,
I think it's better to have them go to your social media than to your website. I would not use
right,
QR
exactly, yeah,
codes going
exactly,
to the website because you can't follow the website. But
right,
if you
right,
get them to follow your content
right,
will keep being shown to them, and then they can always click on the link in your bio to book your services, or contact
yes,
you, or click your phone
exactly.
number. So that's very smart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, because I think that's more effective for me than website itself because my content is forever changing. It doesn't work for other people because, like I said, I'm a photographer.
it depends on your business.
Right.
Every
Right.
business has different needs. I do think having a website and a portfolio for photographers is a beautiful thing to have.
Right.
But I think in your case that it'll work, just Facebook and Instagram works too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. Does anyone else have questions? Okay, we went over this. And then we're gonna go over here. This is great site checklist. So user-friendly design, responsive design, fast loading speed, high quality content, SEO optimization, engaging visuals, feedback mechanisms, contact forms, surveys, or chatbots. If your business isn't big enough for a chatbot, don't use it. Something else that I want to tell you about doing business in general. If your business is small and your customer calls you or prefers to talk or text, and you're trying to do like the whole, professional email this and this and that, and you take your time and we'll get back to you in 24 hours. Like some people have, that's not great for business. You want to be there, you want to respond right away, you want to pick up the phone and call. Calls and text messages are way better than, spamming people with emails. I do collect emails, but I only use them for Black Friday and Christmas. I do not spam my customers constantly. One of my products is a CBD product, so I'll do like a 420 sale, very relevant to my brand. But I don't over email. I think that gets annoying, and, people don't like it. They don't take you seriously if you email them every day. Text messaging and calling is definitely the new thing. The more personalized and experienced, the better. If you have a client that always buys certain things from you, always include samples of new things for them to try. If that's your business type, giving back helps you retain the customer. And it's also a cheaper way to retain, customer retention. Because if you wanted to just get new customers, you would have to pay for it. via advertising or working or with time, posting and going out there and promoting your brand. So anything that you can do for customer retention is great, to make them feel happy and keep them. These are good, and then I want to talk about this. This is a terrible mobile app. It makes me very sad. This app is a mess, was not thought through. There are tabs on top. Wait, let me zoom in so you could see. Okay. There are tabs on top. It's just, this looks like a disaster. It's not clean. No one's staying on this page. If your website looks like this, please fix it. If you need help, yeah, there are many, like, there's Wix, there are a lot of different, companies where you can build sites that will help you have a user-friendly app that has features where you can edit your app itself. This is perfect. Company name, company name, company slogan, a little bit, a little something to like draw the eye away, whether that's your logo or not, I don't know. Rainmaker platform, a little bit about what it does, boom, free trial, here's an offer. This get it now, call to action button, not mobile friendly, it doesn't even work. Overlapping menu, like this whole thing is a mess. This is clean, it's elegant, it's to the point. If somebody wants it, they'll get it. If not, they'll leave. There's nothing to even get here. No one's getting anything because you can't even click on anything. So examples, this is great, this is terrible. And now, does anyone have questions about this before I move on to Canva? And does anyone have specific things that they want to learn how to design on Canva?
Helen, can I ask a quick question regarding Facebook, please? This is Sophia.
Sure.
How would you promote an event in Facebook?
Okay. Facebook is amazing for that. We can go, hold on, let me go here. You have a Facebook page,
I do, but I'm not.
like a company page, not a personal page?
I do have a Facebook business page, yes.
Okay, so you can, let's see. So let's go here. Canva. And we are creating, no, let me do Facebook. That. So this will also make it the right size. Wait, Facebook event. No, this is the event cover, so that would be the right size. Let me see. Yeah, 1920 by 1080. You want it to be the right size for sure. What kind of event is it? Sophia?
Apologies, Helen. I food in my mouth.
Sorry.
Sorry. I offer courses. And
Okay,
what I was looking to do is just to promote a couple of the courses that I offer on my Facebook business page. I'm not going to, my Facebook business page definitely need a facelift. So I did it myself, and there's just a lot of work that I guess is needed before I'm willing to show it to you or anybody else.
okay.
But I am trying to promote this event, and maybe you can touch a little bit on, how to create like a really impactful Facebook business page.
Okay.
I don't know if that's something that you can do.
Yeah, we can talk a little bit. So I'll give you some Facebook design tips.
Okay.
Everything that you put on Facebook should be, first of all, the right sizes. So if you have Facebook page, You see, these are the right sizes. This is LinkedIn, actually. This is not, this is a Facebook cover page, so this is the background. These are LinkedIn backgrounds. Let me see if there's another. This is a Facebook background. These are gonna be Facebook backgrounds. So let's look, the size is 1640 by 924.
So is
You
that
can
the,
turn it-
is that the
what?
standards? Is that the standard size? So what was that standard size again?
You know,
16?
Facebook is weird. It changes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It changes. I think this is more or less it, but if you want to Google it and do this, create design, you can go here and you can create a custom size. And you can either do it in pics, inches, millimeters, centimeters, whatever you need it in.
Mhm.
This stays unlocked. And you can put any size you want. So this is a great option. But Facebook does change and their resolution is a little bit tricky, so you have to play with it.
Okay.
Instagram is a little bit more simple and X or Twitter, I wouldn't even bother advertising on that. I don't think it's a great place to advertise your business. LinkedIn is if you have services. So, David, your business is very diverse. I'm sure you could take photography when it comes to anything, from weddings to corporate
Right.
to parties. It's something that you can kind of go anywhere with.
Right.
So for you to have a professional LinkedIn page, you would benefit as well.
Right.
Sophia, what kind of courses do you have? Sophia?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I had you. I offer financial literacy courses, home buyer and financial literacy courses.
Okay, perfect.
So can
Um,
I ask something about what we're seeing now? Is this the banner that you're suggesting we use?
Yeah, so
Facebook page? Like when you go into your Facebook page, it usually has.
a banner, yeah.
Right.
So we can, let's see. Banner. Sometimes it just has things and they'll come up right away. No, this is not it. I have to go here. Okay. And then I'm gonna look for something new. And banner. Sorry. Oh, this is gonna keep, okay. Let's do Facebook. And no, it's gonna keep doing mine. Business. Marketing, sales, real estate. Okay, design social media. Facebook cover. Then you can go to design. Financial, let's see what comes up, it doesn't. Finance. Okay. So let's say you wanted to talk about, this in Canva, it's very much like drag and drop. If you want to talk about, how to make your finances efficient. Now, this is if if your style is more feminine or, targeted towards women, you can always change the fonts and the colors, make it pretty.
Helen, I think I'm changing my mind because maybe this is a good opportunity for you to use me as an example and show us what not to do when you're creating a Facebook business page. So would you like to go to my page and see
Sure,
done?
yeah.
Okay, it's DASZ.
Hold on, let me log into my Facebook. I haven't been on in a while. Okay, log in. Okay, what is it?
It's D as in David,
D,
A as in Andrew,
okay,
S as in Sam,
okay,
Z as in zebra.
okay.
I think it's LC is the best way to pull it up.
LC,
Yeah, I think that's it. Yes. Maybe. So no, that didn't come up. So just type in DAS, DASZ as in zebra.
D, A, is.
No, you have it right. It's D as in David, A as in Andrew, S as in Sam, Z as in zebra, right?
Mhm.
Space, go to Learning Center. So DASZ,
DAS, okay, wait.
D as in zebra,
DASC,
Learning Center. Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Oh, I have it right here.
Oh, yes, that's it there.
This is it. Yeah, it came
Yeah,
up.
banner I don't like. But
Yeah, or your logo.
you don't like the logo also?
No, I don't at all. I can explain why. This,
Sure.
yeah, this should be in line with the rest of this.
Okay.
I don't know if it was done on purpose like that, or you just couldn't get it rounded.
I couldn't get it rounded.
Yeah, so, I could get it rounded really quickly. Yeah, I don't like the logo. I think it could be a lot better.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was I tested a lot of logos. I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
that was the logo to go with, but I wanted to,
I don't think that this page conveys what you do enough. I think this reminds me actually of this, which is a granola company that I work with. I'll show you. Mellow Munch. So that post reminds me of this brand that I do things for.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't see that. When it comes to learning, I can show you some stuff something here when it comes to logos. I'll show you the differences
Sure.
with logos and how even little tweaks can make such a big difference.
Okay.
Let me go here because what I want isn't loading. Give me a second. Okay. Um, I'll go back a little bit. Alright. Oh, so just to show you real quick, I'll go back there.
Okay.
This is a before and after of that Kristen, the real estate agent. That was her LinkedIn before. She got a makeover from me, and this is after.
Yeah, that's very nice. I see
Yeah.
there's a difference.
So we really changed her whole entire life. In a big way. And this is just a few conversations and, really elevating. Good design can change your whole entire business. It's amazing. Let's go back here. I want to show you something else. This is educator care. I just want to show you a quick before and after with logos. Because your logo is very important. How it pops, how it looks. Oh, I have her stuff too. this is gonna be really good as well. So Ingrid's Gourmet. Hmm. What is it? This is her logo, but I want to show you guys the before pictures. Sorry, girl. 1 minute. Once you get a picture. No. No, I can't find it. Yeah, I have to give up. I can't find it. I'm not sure where I put it. No, it's not here. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can find it. I'll put it up on my website later or my Instagram just to show the differences. Let me see if there's anything else in here though. No, this is just photos that I was changing for her. I can check my uploads. Oh, here we go. This is, what is that? Well, this is the complete branding, but um, no, that's another one. Okay, yeah, I can't find it. I wasn't ready to go over the before and afters, but having a clear logo, we can just go and play with maybe a new idea for you. So you can go to Canva, right? And you can go here. Okay. You just type in logo. You can either create a blank one or go and create something in here from any of these. Now, let's say I'm creating, this one's moving, so it's not great for social media. Let's say I'm creating this one. No, that one's too much. Let's say I'm doing that one. Okay, I'm gonna teach you something here. So you have photos. When you go to photos, let's do gradient. So let's do this in the background, right? Set images background, you have that. Now I can download this page. And I can download this page, but clicking on transparent background and making the resolution higher, it'll get rid of this. And then you can put this on anything. So this is great if you want a transparent background. Now, if you wanted to create a logo, let's add a page here. And let's go to design. So these are logo designs again. And let's do finance. So these are financial logos. You know, this one's pretty cool. A lot of these are cute. This one, that one's pretty cool too. Blues and greens make me think of, you know, financial, not so much this green and orange, this green and red. This one's kind of nice. That's kind of cute. There are a lot of nice ones, and you could even just change the names that are already here and play with it, or, you know, you can easily recreate yours here as well. If you wanted to
Actually,
use
I like the one that you have on the screen now. That's very nice.
this one,
Yeah, and blue and green are my color, so
blue and green are your colors,
yeah.
so you can, let's do this. So if you wanted to do green, and if you wanted to change the green, make it, you know, darker, you can, yeah. Make it as dark or light as you want. What's your company name again?
It's D as in David.
Hold on. Okay, so, where is it? But this is an LC, so that's not your company name. I would not use this logo at all because it, yeah, these, you see how it's LC?
Yes, I do see it now.
Yeah, so that has nothing to do with your brand.
Right.
We can get rid of that, let's detach, hold on. Let's detach, well, the background here. I don't know why it's still blue. Oh, I can just make it white. Here we go. Not a background, it's a shade. So it's hold on. So it's DLC, I would call it if you just wanted letters.
Okay.
Let's go, let's X out of these two. Okay. DLC, well, let's do D. Or D. So many, this one's cool. Um,
I just want to jump in and let everybody know, I did add our email address and our phone number in the chat. I also added our YouTube page where this recording will be available.
yeah, this can be, you can play with this. I'm not sure that this is it, but you know, you get to see some other options. This is, we can turn that white. Maybe even turn the screen.
Now, Helen, would
Yeah.
you recommend just going with Daz or do you think it would be best to include the full name of the company? What are your thoughts?
I think that your page right now has a lot going on. And I think you need, to sit down and like think about what your goals are, because this is not. You know, when I look at this, if I see learning, like, first thing it would, it would be dancing, like a dance class, not learning anything financial or financial literacy. And
Right.
then this image is very low, it's a very low resolution image, and so are the letters on top of it. When you're talking about financial stuff and money and all of that, like even the line over here, you want it to be sharp, money is sharp. And you wanna portray that to your potential client, to whoever's gonna come and hire you for your services. So especially when it comes to finances, banks, and financial advisors, everything that they have needs to look very fresh and on point and up to date and, clean lines and like you care. The more your pages look like you care about them, the better you're gonna do. You have 2 likes and 4 followers. I would definitely recommend boosting this page 4 likes and followers, but I would not do it yet until your page looks amazing, because if people see this and you don't have anything to follow through with, they're not gonna follow or like. So,
Yeah, no, I agree. It's one of the reasons why I haven't boosted the page or done
yeah,
it, because I
you
know,
wanna boost something that you're proud of.
yeah, I agree.
But this logo that I'm designing is like terrible. I don't really like it, but we're just playing around now. We could change some of the colors back. I think that you would benefit from, just really taking a look at it and looking at what other people are doing and maybe putting together some type of list of what brand image you want to convey and then starting from there.
Now, can you just show us again where you would go to select a banner for, Facebook business page?
Absolutely.
You
So
can.
here, yeah. Facebook banner. So it's just in the Canva search. You can search for it, so you can have a Facebook cover or, yeah, I think they're called Facebook covers. It's a page cover. These should all fit. If they don't fit, then you can edit the sizes here. There you go. These are cool. This is cute. And they're all high resolution. How you save them. So let's say I saved, this one. I'll edit it. So I go here, let's say it was edited already. I'll go to share, download, and then I can make it any resolution, like a higher resolution. If you guys have Photoshop, I don't, like whoever does, you can even make the resolution better. I would not do transparent background here because then you're just gonna get this. So just like that, you can download it as a JPEG, PNG, PDF. These are great for printing. You can also turn it into a video if you wanted to. But you'd have to give this movement. So I can animate. You can animate things here. See? Your logo bounce. Not working. And you can add more. That and that. Yeah, the more you add, the more it'll just keep, it could keep replaying or it could play different things. We can also go to videos. We can do. Okay, this. And that. And then you can. See? Do a lot of different videos, relevant videos. Save money. So this is cute for like financial.
Mm. How did you create the video again? I didn't.
So it was just to post to Facebook banner size, but you can use this, you know, on anything. Here, I'll start again from the beginning. So let's take something else. Let's take this. Or one of these. Yeah. Here, this is cute. So customize template. Now, I'm going to animate this. That's the animation. I need some more. This is the animation, not typewriter, but there's, here, I'll show you. See, when you highlight something or click on it, you can animate it. So you go to animate. 1 second, and we'll make it match that one. You can also change the speed and timing and the style and the font if you don't like this font. You can make it anything you want. And then we can animate these.
So let me just ask you something. So you highlight the text and then you click animate?
Yeah, you highlight the text or the photo or the image, you click animate. And so I did that. As soon as you animate even one thing, you can download it as a video. But I'm gonna take it a step further and I'm going to type in fabric in videos. So videos is right here on the side. You scroll down. Fabric, texture, or here are different. Is that I want something with more movement. So let's say that we're gonna put this replace background, right? And now we have a video. Pretty cute. What do you guys think?
I like it. So what you put fabric in the background of the image?
Yeah, I just went to videos and I added fabric. I added a video that I felt would look cool. It could be any, it could be something just textured. I like the other one better, it's cuter. It could be, you know, something softer. So it doesn't draw the eye away too much from the images and the wording. This one's nice too, but you have some movement, which I like.
Now, would you recommend something like this for a Facebook business page? Like at the top?
Not at the, you can do it as a pinned post, but Facebook won't let you put a video as your background.
Oh, I guess you're right, actually.
Yeah, no, that, your background should be your slogan. So whatever your slogan is.
Right.
I would, you definitely need a plan.
So where would you put something like this? So you're saying you would post something like
Yeah,
this?
I would post something like this, you know, if you, more for, this obviously for a clothing company, but this could be a post, with a link in the comments. I would definitely, you know, instead of save time and money and all of that, I would, you know, put something interesting or funny here, maybe less photos. Let's get rid, you know, we can get rid of that. There's too many photos and it just you know, that looks a little bit more balanced.
But in order to create a link, right, to direct traffic to your website, it has to be a paid advertisement, right?
No, not necessarily. You can post, you can hashtag, you can get people to follow you. If you want to grow you can ask people on your own Facebook page to follow you as well.
Good evening. I just want to let you know we are about 10 after. So I do want to
Okay.
wrap up to respect other people's times. But you are
Sure.
more than welcome to reach out to the center. We do have Helen do some of our Saturday in-person workshops. So just contact us and we can have you guys work together.
Thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome. I want to thank everybody for logging on. Thank you, Helen, for your presentation tonight. It was amazing and very helpful,
Thank you.
especially with the one-on-one. And I want to wish everybody a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Take care.
everybody.
Thank you, Helen.
Thank you.